I have tons of them. If I miss any of them, blame my head, not my heart.
Like Dr. Ichapura, who taught me how to be a successful female leader.
Rick Chazal. And Rick was a fellow at Indiana University when I was an intern.
One of the meetings was being led by C.A. Sivaram.
One of our great leaders named Thad Waits.
Eileen Handberg, she was actually the first nurse who was honored with the title of FACC.
At the ACC. To have mentors that see the potential that you might have and are willing to invest the time and energy to make your career something different is really what sets it apart.
Dr. Kovacs. I was explaining to him a project that I was working on, and he let me do my jumping around. I get very passionate, and he calmly shook his head and looked at me with that small grin. Keep it simple. I love the grand scope, but focus it so that you can get a deliverable out. That's all he said, and it's done so much for me.
When you meet people, when they're sitting in a room, talking to you, teaching you, helping to develop you, it means that they are directly engaged in what you are doing and where you are going. So don't be afraid to further develop those relationships. Call upon those people when you need help.
I'm now on a writing group with the Geriatric Council. I have to admit, I'm heavy in the clinical community side, so writing is not really my forte, and I've not done much of it. But I really want to do that, so I've had to sort of humble myself and say, I really want to be a part of this process, but I'm going to need a little bit of help.
You don't have to have just one mentor who serves all your needs as a mentee. You really have to kind of look around and target a mentor depending on the situation you're in and where you need mentorship.
I had one resident who came back and said, "Are you willing to see a simpler way to sew coronary bypasses?" And I said, "Sure." "Are you willing to see a simpler way to close the aorta?" "Sure." And he was right, they were simpler. Sooner or later, you're going to get stumped by a medical student. And that's good. That's a good thing.
Where I am here today is only because I stand on the shoulders of those who've mentored me and provided me the opportunities. And I feel like as my job, it's important to mentor the next generation.